Hello, my name is Alessandro, and I would like to talk to you about your digital legacy, or in other terms, what happens to your digital life after you're gone. There's so much information that we are storing about ourselves and our lives in digital form. Think about all the photos or all the documents we work on, everything that is stored on our social media profiles, emails, inboxes, etc., etc. Some of that information is quite sensitive, and it's challenging to think about passing that along as part of your legacy. For example, you can have passwords for accessing your laptop or phone or your online accounts. Your accounts might also be secured with multi-factor authentication, and the tokens need to be passed along as well. You might have a lot of photos, and you might also have lately keys to unlock cryptocurrency wallets, which contain some financial assets of yours. How are you going to pass around this information? So that's why we have created Hereditas. Hereditas, which means inheritance in Latin, is an open source static site generator that builds fully trustless digital legacy boxes. With Hereditas, you can build an HTML5 application that you can deploy wherever you want that you can use to pass on your digital legacy to other people. Let's start with a message. I'm leaving this to my partner Claire, and I'm saying that when I'm gone, she should go to some website and type the passphrase hello world. So let's see what actually happens when Claire does that. This is Claire, and she wants to get access to my data stored inside an Hereditas box. I've deployed this box on a public website, so she can just type the URL in a web browser and press return. She's immediately redirected to Auth0, and she's asked to authenticate using her existing Google account. She does not have to create another account, which would be just confusing. She can just use her existing credentials that she uses every day. So I'm logging in, and I'm asked for my email address, and this is my Google account, and then I need to type the password. I'm immediately redirected to Hereditas. However, since there is a waiting time, I cannot get access to the data. What does it mean? This means that unless you are an owner of an Hereditas box, you do not get access to the contents of the box. Instead, by logging in, Claire started a timer, and after 24 hours or any other amount of time that I configured as the owner of the box, she will get access to the box. So what's happening now? I'm back into the role of the owner of this Hereditas box. As the owner, I immediately got notified that Claire tried to log in. I see her email address and her attempt. Since I'm still around, I don't want Claire to be able to authenticate into my Hereditas box. Thankfully, I can stop the timer and make sure that no one gets access to my data. So I just need to open a web browser and visit the same website that Claire was visiting. This time, I'm redirected to Auth0, and I'm going to log in using my credential. It's a different Google account, and this is marked as an owner account. And that's it. I signed in. I got another notification saying that an owner signed in, and by doing this, since I'm an owner, I stop the timer. This means that Claire will not be able to get access to my box in 24 hours. However, as an owner, I do have standing access to my data. So what I can do is type the passphrase, and this will immediately unlock my box, and I can see everything that's inside. So if I if I didn't do anything, this is what Claire would have seen in 24 hours from now. Inside my box, I can put literally whatever I want. I can put some content, including markdown files that are automatically converted into HTML. I can put text documents, PDFs. I can even put files like my cryptocurrency wallet, and so anyone can click on here at this point and recover the data. I can also put photos as well, and everything is displayed inside a web browser. All of this information is completely encrypted, and there is no way that anyone with access to the documents or just the user passphrase would be able to decrypt this data. We designed Hereditas so it's safe, and so it makes it easy for people to create digital legacy boxes that protect their sensitive information. But at the same time, they're very easy to use uh, for people who need to get access to your data when you're gone. For more information, you can visit hereditas.app, which is the official website and contains all of the documentation. Hereditas is fully open source. The source code is available on GitHub. You can take a look at the code and modify it as you wish. It's released under a GPL version 3 license, and it's written in Node.js and JavaScript. If you want to communicate with us, suggest a new feature or improvement, or just make a change to the code, feel free to open an issue, or submit a pull request.